great to see you out at the cross country this afternoon, and thanks for agreeing to do a little interview for our Bay to Bay lineup. We've had a great response from some of the previous winners, and you're getting in shape again this year?
I'm trying to show my face, I guess, in a couple of weeks' time. So yes, I thought I'd come out for a bit of a run, and it's not long to go. So I thought I'd better drag the old body back out and have a crack.
Yeah, look, you've got a great history as one of our premier athletes on the coast, and it's a little bit of a blight, I suppose, in your eyesight that you haven't won this race. But we think you're a champion for the amount of times that you've come out there, and you've had some pretty tough competition over the years. I'm not going to ask you if you're trying to win this year because we don't want to hex you at any point, but what's been your toughest competition out there?
Oh, for sure, there's been some cracker years. It's finished second a fair few times, and Marty Dent, without a doubt, would have to be probably the biggest sort of competition I've ever faced there. But there's been some cracker years with some local boys on the scene, as well as some Sydney athletes. It's every year's been different and very entertaining. But no, without a doubt, you know, it's definitely a fun race on the coast of every year.
Yeah. So, what do you think when you show up to the starting line and you've really got this? You think, oh, I really would love to win, and you see Martin Dent standing there.
Yeah, look, it's you always want to win a race like that, but it's one of those, they train their absolute arse off, and it's one of those that that they deserve every single thing they get, and it's
It's a privilege to race against that sort of talent, isn't it?
Oh, 100%, exactly right. The amount of work that they put into it, we train hard as well, but those, that person that wins deserves every single credit that they get for that.
And I often say my best races aren't always the ones that I win. Do you think any of your Bay to Bay races have been one of your best races?
Yeah, I was going to say, or even last year, it's sort of probably similar shape to what I am this year. I'm sort of struggling to come back, sort of cramming the training in, and last year to surprise myself and also watch a very good mate, Andrew Land, win it was very good. So it was on two aspects. I was stoked to see him win, but also good to get myself back into shape, and that sort of kicked the year off from there. So it was last year was really good, and hope you'll probably do the same again.
Oh look, we're really excited to build up to the race and see who's getting fit, and we just had James Starkey run past, and I know he's a young runner that's coming through the ranks, and we'd love to see him go well, but we'd also like to see you in front of him. But what's been perhaps your highlight for your career? You've had some really good wins over the years, and some on track and in cross country. You've attempted quite a lot of different runs.
Yes, it's a bit of a range. I'd say probably two highlights. Was a really good 1500, a 351 on the track down in Sydney.
Yeah, is that Campbelltown, I think?
No, this was a Homebush against James Nipperest. He just got me, so it was a big breakthrough running 351. And then running a 68-minute half marathon up at Lake Macquarie at Warners Bay, probably a couple of weeks later. So the range from 1500 to the half really quick was it was a nice little peak, that sort of period. So that it'd be nice to somehow find that vintage form again. But look, it was it's good to have sort of the range that I've had to have the long career.
Yes. In terms of the long career, you've had different jobs at work, and you've probably been running since school, where you had your parents' support. It's quite a long path, and how have you kept yourself interested in that top level of fitness?
Yeah, I guess it was good that I probably didn't do Little A's. I did soccer, so I started when I was 17. So I managed to have that sort of, not that burnout sort of early 20s. I've managed to carry on through to sort of approaching 38 this year. It's phenomenal. But I was going to say, so it's
prime of your life, mate.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I've got to say. Yeah. So no, look, it's one of those, I guess, that it's just the factor in my head that I'm so competitive still in my head. I can't let it go. So I've still got that little, I'm coming out today to
have a hit out.
Yeah, to have a hit out. That's what it's about. I love the competitiveness, and while that still remains, I'll still be around, I think. So.
And do you think having that goal, like with Bay to Bay coming up, that really motivates you as well? Do you pick on things during the year and say, yeah, I'll have a go at that one?
Yeah, you have to race. You have to put. It's the best way. It's you have to have those little goals and set it out. And yeah, look, last year I targeted something different with 6 foot track and the longer stuff, but sort of found that I missed the shorter stuff and things like this, Bay to Bay and the winter events. So I'm hoping to sort of get back to that, and I think that's my ideal sort of distance. So it's a good little year ahead.
You've got a particularly good ideal distance from your 15 through to your half. You're a very talented athlete, and I guess we've got a lot of people watching and following this program that Mel McDonald was kind enough to write for us. You've followed programs over the years. What sort of tips? We're really into the business end now. So what sort of tips would you have for people there? Leading up to the last 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, I've spoke about cramming, and really that's something that you shouldn't be doing. But it's look, it's the hard and easy days. It's not every day should be hard. It should be going hard on your hard days and making sure the next day is easy. And it's letting that body recover, and then hitting it hard again. And then really sort of as you get closer to a couple of days out from the race, really don't do any super hard sessions. But it's just hard easy is my sort of way, just to let the body recover, then go hard again.
And what do you reckon the toughest part on the course is likely to be?
It's different for a few people. I think a lot of people can go too hard for the start and they get carried away, so so then the rest of it will become quite hard. There's obviously a few little rises throughout the middle, and a few little patches where you can really run on the wind.
It's not really, is it?
No, it's not. It's not flat at all. So it's one of those, I think, if you can settle into your pace early that you think you can run, draft off a few people, and then really you can come home hard, because you think the finish line's not too far away. So it's one of those that towards the end, if you've got enough left, you can have a good race.
And just visualise that stadium in your mind, and think that there's going to be like 10,000 people cheering you on.
Exactly right. You get to do a lap of the stadium, and there's a sausage sandwich, maybe in a Coke waiting afterwards. Is maybe my thought. Yeah,
that sounds perfect. Oh, well, listen, thanks so much. I know we've got a little bit of a short time now for Mark to warm up for the cross country today, and we wish you all the best for today, and certainly for the race this year. And it's just wonderful to have people like yourself mentoring out there and setting the standards for us. So thank you for coming along.
Appreciate it, Mark. That was good.
Good luck. Wish everybody good luck for their running into the race coming along. And if you could like the video, we'd really appreciate that too.
Yeah, good luck, guys, and hope to see you on the Bay to Bay start line.